All right. Hello, everybody. I'm going to keep sharing the playlist. Um, so today we're going to be focusing on opening and strengthening the chest, the upper back, and the shoulder region. So this will feel especially good for anyone that sits at a desk all day, spends a lot of time driving. Not sure why you'd be doing a lot of driving during this time in the world, but maybe you are, or any type of like lifting, surfing, anything like that. It should feel just really nice in the upper back and chest region. I do recommend that you have 2 blocks for practice. If you don't have 2 blocks, you can always just use 1 block. I'll give you options. And if you don't have any blocks, that's cool too. Maybe grab a pillow. And yeah, this class is, I really want I want you guys to feel good. This is a feel good practice, so it's not going to be as strenuous as some of the other classes that I've taught lately. So yeah, without further ado, let's get started. So you guys can press play in the playlist now, and I'll press play with you. And then we're gonna get started in child's pose at the back of your mat with a shoulder opener. So your 2 big toes will come to touch, knees will open nice and wide. Extend your arms out long in front of you, rest your forehead down on the mat, and then keep crawling the fingertips as far forward as you can, and then settle your elbows down towards the mat. Connect your palms over your head, and then begin to walk your elbow tips as far forward as you can. And you should begin to feel a stretch in your triceps, in the upper back. Keep pulling the shoulders out of your earlobes. And you can stay here with your prayer facing towards the sky, or you can begin to connect your thumbs to that space right behind the upper back, right behind the heart. And keep walking your elbow tips forward, forward, forward. Keep pressing the chest down, forehead will rest, jaw will open. And we'll take 3 deep breaths together right here. So start with a big open mouth exhale. Good, 3 deep breaths. Inhale through your nose, fill all the way up. Big open mouth, sigh, exhale. Good, 2 more just like that. Inhale, fill up the lungs. Let the air come all the way and expand to the upper back. Nice big open mouth exhale, sigh that all out. Empty, empty, empty. Good, last one just like that. Inhale, fill yourself up. Feel the upper back broaden. And then nice big open mouth exhale. Nice, seal your lips. Start to breathe Ujjayi breath in and out of the nose. Nice and smooth, just smoothing out the breath. Keep pressing the hips all the way back towards the heels. Nice time to set an intention for your practice. And as you press your chest a little bit closer towards the mat, can you relax and soften your face and your jaw? Finding that nice smooth cadence and rhythm in the breath. Good, inhale, begin to walk your fingertips out long in front of you. And then exhale, push the hips back towards the heels. Good, on your next inhale, begin to walk your hands up towards your knees. I'm gonna face you guys. And so you're just sitting on your heels. Reach your right arm all the way up towards the sky as you inhale. And then exhale, bend into your right elbow. You can grab the right elbow with the left hand to really draw the right hand down the back. And then we'll take a little side bend up and over to the left. Keep drawing the right sitting bone down. Maybe gaze up towards the right. Good. Take one last breath right here. So starting to stretch and open the right shoulder. Left hand will drop down by the left waist. Right arm will reach towards the left as we inhale. And then exhale, bend into the right elbow, pull the right elbow towards the right rib cage as you open and just really lengthen the right side of the chest. Good, we'll do that 2 more times. Inhale, stretch and reach towards the left. Exhale, right elbow, right rib cage, open the chest towards the right. Good, last one, inhale. Nice and simple, exhale. Good, let's come back up through center, inhale. Exhale, bend into the left elbow. You can grab the left elbow with the right hand. Start to walk the left fingertips down the upper back. Take a big breath in. And then exhale, nice side bend up and over to the right. Stay here for a few breaths. For anyone that joined late, I'll share my playlist with you guys. I think we're already on like the second song. You can press play. Good. Take one last breath in. And then exhale, right fingertips will come down to the right. Left fingertips will reach up and over to the right. Take a big breath in. Exhale, bend into the left elbow. Roll the left chest open. Good. 2 more just like that. Inhale. Exhale, bend, open the left side of the chest. Nice, you guys. Last one. Inhale, reach. Exhale, pull and open. Good. Let's reach up as we inhale. And then tabletop pose, exhale. Shoulders will stack over wrists. Hips will stack over knees. Nice and simple 3 cat-cows here. Inhale, drop the belly. Roll the chest open. Focusing on opening from the upper back instead of the lower back. Exhale, push into the mat, round the spine. Cat pose, shin to chest. Nice and slow. Inhale, articulate the spine, open the chest, gaze lifts. Think about pinching shoulder blades together, and then exhale, round the spine, chin to chest, breathe into the upper back. Last one, inhale. Good, exhale. We'll come to that neutral table pose as we inhale. And then exhale, let's walk our hands out long in front of us. Hatasana, puppy dog pose. Hips will stay over the knees, forehead will ground down. And then imagine my hands are just pushing gently right behind your heart, almost as if your nipples could go ahead and touch the mat. And take 3 huge deep breaths here, really broadening the chest, decongesting the upper back. And let it feel good. Nice, you guys. Everybody gaze forward. Drop your elbows down, and then we'll slide our hips forward and down into Sphinx Pose. Untuck the toes. Elbows are in the same line as the wrist. Pull the chest, the heart forward. Think about pinching shoulder blades together on the upper back. Gaze straight out in front of you. Breathe. Open the heart. Good, you guys. Last breath here. Exhale, hands will come under the shoulders as you lengthen the forehead down towards the mat. We're just going to prep for 3 rolling cobras, nice and slow. So first, before we move, push the tops of your feet down into the mat, feet or hips with distance. Activate your legs so much that your knees and maybe a little bit of your thighs lift off of the mat. Now push your pubic bone down, and as you inhale, lift the chest, the head, the shoulders off of the mat. Pinch shoulder blades together. Good. Exhale, lengthen to lower the forehead all the way down. So we're building that strength in the upper back and the shoulders. Again, inhale, push the pubic bone down, lift up, Bhujangasana, Cobra Pose. Exhale, lengthen to lower all the way down. Nice work, you guys. Last one. Inhale, lift it up, Cobra Pose. This time, start to reach the arms back long behind you. Palms will face one another. Now see if you can lengthen your legs so much that your feet and legs lift off the mat. Shalavasana, Locust Pose, without the grip. Try to get nice and long. Keep holding, activating every single muscle in the body. Good. Can you lift the shoulders a little higher? Nice, you guys. Last breath in. Exhale, release everything down. Tuck the toes under, push back through child's pose with the toes tucked. Take a moment here, resettle in. Big breath in. Exhale, lift your hips up and back. Downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Do whatever you need here. You have about 5 breaths just to settle into your downward facing dog. Maybe bending one knee and then the other. Moving the hips around, shaking your head, yes and no. Again, feet are about hips width distance, knees are slightly bent. Lift the hips up. And then pull your shoulders out of your earlobes. Nice, you guys. Let's ripple forward, high plank pose, inhale. Exhale, push it back, downward facing dog. Good, 2 more just like that. Inhale, roll forward like a wave, high plank pose. Strong core, exhale, push back, down dog. So warming up the shoulders, last one, inhale, high plank pose. Let's hold this one. You're welcome to drop down to your knees here. We're gonna take 5 push-ups to build strength in our shoulders and our chest and our pecs. Chaturanga push-ups. Good, so take a big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale, we'll lower down just halfway. Exhale, push it up. Remember, you can always come down to the knees. Inhale to lower. Exhale, push it up. That's 2. Inhale to lower. Exhale, push it up. That's 3. Don't worry, these are the only push-ups we're doing. Inhale, lower. Exhale, push it up. That's 4. Inhale, lower and hold. This is our 5th one for 3. We'll lower all the way down in 2. And 1, lower all the way down, untuck the toes, and then right away, we'll come into that Shalavasana pose. Activating the upper back, the chest, the shoulders. That's our focus today. Strengthening and opening. Try to get nice and long, big breath in. Good, exhale, release, tuck the toes, hands are under shoulders. Push straight up to that high plank pose as you inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice work, you guys. Big breath in. Smooth breath out of the nose. Right leg will rise high up to the sky as you inhale. Exhale, bend into the right knee. Open your right hip. Scorpion your dog. So we'll start to incorporate a few things, a few movements that we did from last week's practice. So if you came last week or you took it on YouTube, then you'll already know where we're going. Shift the shoulders over the wrists. Let's move into wild thing. Ball mound of the right foot. We'll just settle behind that left knee. And then your right hand will reach and just grab right behind the nape of your neck. Think about opening the chest, open the right elbow, and then we'll come into a side plank variation, balancing on the left hand. Right knee will come towards the right elbow, gaze towards the top of your mat, step the right foot all the way to the top of the mat, easy twist. Right arm rises high up to the sky. Think about opening the chest. Good, you guys. Big inhale. Exhale, right hand drops, left knee drops. Let's come into low lunge. Mini Anjaneyasana. Reach the arms all the way up towards the sky. Good, and then just like we did at the beginning of practice, bend into that left elbow. Capture left elbow with right hand, and then we'll take a little side bend up and over to the right. Stretching the left side of the body. Try to keep the hips squeezing towards the midline. Good, let's come back through center. This time you'll interlace your hands at the nape of your neck. Open the elbows wide. Start to lean your head into your hands. Open the chest. Good, take a full breath in here. Exhale, Round the spine, contract, just like cat pose. See if you can tap your elbows together. Good, we'll do that 2 more times. Inhale, lean back, head into hands, open the heart. Exhale, round, contract the core, elbows tap. Good, last one, inhale, open it up. Exhale, round and squeeze. Hands will frame the right foot. Pull the right hip all the way back. Straighten and fold over the right leg. Ardha Hamanasana, half splits. 3 deep breaths here. You're welcome to use those 2 blocks, or you can reach your fingertips out super long in front of you. Right foot is flexed, stretching all 3 of the hamstrings in your right leg. Good, bend into the right knee, plant the palms, step back, high plank pose, inhale. Exhale, lower all the way down to your belly in one piece. Untuck the toes, lift everything up. Shalavasana, Locust Pose. Chin tucks in towards the chest. Back of the neck is nice and long. Last inhale here. Exhale, release it down. Push up, high plank pose, inhale. Nice, you guys. Exhale, downward facing dog. Same exact thing, other side. Left leg rises up, inhale. Exhale, bend into that left knee. Open the left hip. Scorpion the dog. Hold and breathe here. Square your chest down towards the mat. And then as you're ready, shoulders will come over the wrists first, and we'll flip our dog into wild thing. Ball mound of the left foot. Just steps behind that right knee, and then you'll capture the back of the head, the neck, with the left hand. Really roll the chest open, roll that left elbow open. And as you're ready, you'll come to balance, Vashisthasana. Balance on the right palm, the outer edge of the right foot. Left knee, left elbow, gaze towards the top of your mat, step all the way to the top of the mat, and then we'll land an easy twist. Left fingertips come high up towards the sky. And notice when you're in this pose, we really need to activate the chest to roll it open. So push the right palm down, roll the left side of the chest open. Big breath in. Exhale, left fingertips come down, right knee comes down. Low lunge. Rise the arms all the way up. Inhale. Exhale, bend into the right elbow, capture right elbow with left hand, and then take that side bend up and over to the left. Stretch the right side of the body. Keep grounding the left foot down. Good. We'll come back through center. Remember, interlace your hands back at the nape of your neck. Open up the chest, the heart. We'll gaze it up. Inhale. Exhale, round the spine, just like cat pose. Connect the elbows. Good. 2 more. Inhale, open up the chest. Exhale, round the spine. Contract the ribs, the core. Good, last one. Inhale, open it up, lean it back. Exhale, round, connect elbows. Hands will come to frame the left foot. Pull the hips way back. Ardha Hamanasana, half splits. Straighten, lengthen, and fold over that left leg. And then keep dialing the left hip bone back in space. You have those 3 sweet, sweet breaths right here. Just to breathe and lengthen into the left leg. Good, you guys. All together now, let's bend into the left knee. Plant the palms, step back, high plank pose, inhale. Exhale, lower all the way down to your belly in one piece. Untuck the toes, Shalavasana, Locust Pose. Lift everything up. This time I want you to interlace your hands at your lower back. Punch your fists towards your heels. Chin tucks in towards the chest. Get nice and long. Open the chest a little bit more. Take a big breath in. Exhale, release everything down. Push up, high plank pose, inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice work, you guys. Take a big breath in. Full breath out. Look forward, bend your knees, inhale. However you want to get there, travel to the top of your mat as you exhale. Good, inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold forward. Separate your feet hips width distance. Fold forward, Uttanasana. Start to interlace your hands at the lower back. Relax your head, your neck, everything. Find that tiny little micro bend in both of your knees. Keep sending the hips up. Breathe into a wide open chest. Keep sending the fist over your head. Last breath in. Exhale, release your hands down towards the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine. This time I want you to push your palms into your shins. Pinch shoulder blades together on the upper back. Pull the navel, the ribs up. Take a big inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Good, push into the feet. We'll rise all the way up to Urdhva Hastasana. Palms will connect overhead, inhale. Exhale, hands to heart center, contract the core. Remember your intention. Again, inhale, reach it up, palms press. Exhale, fold forward. So moving through our sun A now, halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, plant your palms, step back, high plank pose. First chaturanga, full inhale. Exhale, bend your elbows halfway. Upward facing dog, flip the feet, open the chest. Exhale, down dog. Breathe in, breathe out. Look forward, bend your knees, inhale. Exhale, little pounce, top of your mat. Half lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Good, push into the feet. We rise together, palms connect overhead. Exhale, hands to heart, contract your center. Again, inhale, reach it up. Maybe you take a little back bend. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your palms, step or shoot it back, chaturanga. Heart goes forward as the legs go back. Up dog, inhale. Exhale, down dog. Good, this time just with the inhales and the exhales. Look forward, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good, inhale. Exhale. You're on your own. You have time for about 2 more of those. You can also just rest in child's pose. I'm gonna come check you guys out. Start your own flow whenever you'd like. Nice work, you guys. Yay, Katie's here, my bestie. Yes, nice work, Ellie. Good job, Ava. And everyone that doesn't have their video on, I bet you guys are killing it. All right, you guys close out your last sun A. We'll all meet back in downward facing dog. We have about 5 breaths here. So in downward facing dog, really focusing on wrapping the outer triceps in towards the midline to open and decongest the upper back. Good. Take a full inhale together. Full exhale. Right leg will rise all the way up, inhale. Exhale, bend into the right knee, open the right hip, and then just like we did before, we'll come into that wild thing. Shoulders over wrists first, and then the ball mound of your right foot will just pop behind your left leg. Begin to bring the right hand behind the nape of the neck. Roll the right side of the chest open. Good, take a big breath in here. Exhale, right knee, right elbow, coming into that side plank variation. Step to the top of your mat with control, coming into that easy twist. Right arm will rise high up to the sky. Good, big breath in. Exhale, right fingertips come down. Let's come up, crescent lunge. Untitled. Rise the arms high up to the sky. So this is our first time in Anjaneyasana today. Bend deeply into the right knee and then activate that left leg. We'll start to bend into the left elbow. Right hand will allow us to glide the left hand even further down the back. Now you can always stay here, or if you're ready, you'll take full Gomukhasana arms. You can always use a strap here, just grab onto whatever you can. Taking 3 deep breaths before we go anywhere, really to open up the shoulders and the chest. Nice, and if you'd like, you can lean the upper back a little bit up towards the sky. Coming and just do a tiny little back bend, but keep the right knee bent deeply. Good, full inhale here. Exhale, we'll hinge the upper body forward and hold. So find whatever grip you're in with the arms, and you guessed it, we're gonna begin to balance on the right foot. So coming into Virabhadrasana 3 with Gomukhasana arms. Good. Left foot will come in the same line as that left hip bone. Left foot is flexed, and then let's all reach our arms out long in opposite directions. So kind of like airplane arms. Good. So you're teeing out your arms in your warrior 3. Left hand will come down towards the mat or the block. Right arm will come all the way up towards the sky, coming into revolved half moon pose. Roll the chest open towards the right. Good, we only have one more breath here. Right hand will come down. Roll the left hip open as you reach the left arm up towards the sky, coming into Ardha Chandrasana, half moon pose. You're always welcome to use your block here under your right hand. Good, keep pushing the right fingertips down into the mat or the block to roll the chest open towards the left. Good, you guys, we're here for 3. We're gonna bend into the right knee and land in Virabhadrasana 2 in 2 and 1. Bend into the right knee. Let's all land, warrior 2. Nice, you guys, however you got there was great. Reach the arms out in opposite directions and then just find your breath. 3 deep breaths here. Activate the arms, the biceps, the triceps, shoulders come out of the ears. And then focus on opening your hips as you push equal weight into both of your feet. Good, flip the front palm, reverse your warrior, inhale. Stretch the right side of the body. Good, exhale, extended side angle. Right hand is gonna come on the inside edge of your right foot, if you can get it there. Really push the right palm down as you reach the left arm up towards the sky. So your arms are reaching out in opposite directions. Pull the right hip bone back, open the chest. You have 2 deep breaths here. Good, last one. Nice, keep your right palm down on the mat. Keep pushing it down. And then all I want you to do is step your right foot in front of your left foot, coming into Vashisthasana, side plank. Nice, you guys. Now find your side plank, balancing on the outer edge of your right foot and your right hand. Begin to slide the sole of your left foot up your inner right thigh, coming into tree pose variation in your Vashisthasana. Side plank. Good. Now can you pop the ball mount of your left foot behind your right leg? Wild thing. Left hand will cradle the back of the head, the neck. Open up the chest. Take a full breath in. Good, exhale, side plank variation. Left knee, left elbow. Gaze towards the top of your mat. Step the left foot all the way to the top of the mat. Easy twist. Left arm comes up towards the sky. Roll the right side of the chest up and open. Good, big breath in. Exhale, left fingertips come down. Resettle the feet. So find your firm foundation. We'll come on up. Crescent lunge. Anjaneyasana. And just magically like that, we're already on the other side. Bend into the right elbow. Slide the right hand down the upper back. And then you're welcome to stay here, or you'll take the full bind, Gomukhasana grip. Again, you're always welcome to grab whatever you guys need here. You don't have to take the full bind. It's really intense. Just do whatever feels right in your body. And then we have 3 more breaths here. If you'd like to take that teeny little back bend, keep the left knee bent deeply. Activate that right leg. Good, you guys. Stay with it. All together now, we'll hinge the upper body forward. Keep whatever grip you have, and then we'll begin to balance on that left foot, coming into Virabhadrasana 3, Warrior 3 with the bind. Flex the right foot down towards the mat. Balance on the sole of your left foot. And then all together now, we'll tee out our arms in opposite directions. Good, you guys. If you need your block, now is the time to grab it. Right hand will come down towards the mat. Right foot stays flexed. Left fingertips come all the way up towards the sky. Revolved half moon pose. Good, you guys. 2 more breaths. Keep stretching the back side of that left leg. Slow and controlled. Left hand will come down towards the mat. Right arm will come all the way up towards the sky as you roll the right hip open. Half moon pose, Ardha Chandrasana. Good. Stay here. Notice any wobbling and shaking that's happening in the left leg, the left foot. Try to push the left big toe mound down. And then we'll begin to bend into the left knee. Nice and slow. Let's all land in Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2. Sorry, I'm not facing you guys. Couldn't switch sides. Activate the arm. Gaze is out and over the left middle finger. Breathe. Can you go a little bit deeper than you want to in your Warrior 2? Keep the spine upright. Can you open the chest a little bit more in your Vira 2? Good. Flip the front palm, reverse your Warrior inhale. Stretch the left side of the body. Exhale, extended side angle. Utthita Parshva. This time, left hand goes on the inseam of your left foot. Right arm rises all the way up. Keep sliding the left hip bone back. You only have 2 more breaths here. Maybe you gaze up at your right finger. Good, you guys. Now, can you push the left palm down into the mat? Step the left foot in front of the right foot, landing in Vashisthasana, side plank. Feel free to readjust if you need to. And then balancing on the left hand and the outside edge of the left foot, slide the sole of the right foot up the inseam of the left leg. Vashisthasana with Vrikshasana legs, tree pose legs. Now you'll pop the ball mound of your right foot behind the left leg, coming into wild thing variation. Right hand will come behind the back of the head. Open the chest. Take a big breath in. Exhale, right elbow, right knee. Vashisthasana variation. Step the right foot to the top of the mat. Coming into easy twist. Right arm rises all the way up, inhale. Little different this time. Exhale, right hand will plant. We're gonna spin the left heel down. Come on up, Virabhadrasana 1. Warrior 1. Good job, you guys. Bend into the right knee. Slide the right hip bone back as you push the left hip bone forward. Now, can you push the left heel down to really activate the whole back side of the left leg? Good. Start to interlace your hands at your lower back. Punch down. Roll the chest open as you inhale. Exhale, humble warrior. Hinge and fold inside of the right knee. Now your hips will want to bump over to the right when you do humble, but don't let them. Pull the hips towards the midline. Let the head, the neck be heavy. 3 deep breaths here. Good, you guys. Keep the bind, lift your chest up, begin to balance on the right foot. Down Virabhadrasana 3, Warrior 3. Good, keep the interlace, flex the left foot down. We're here for 3. We'll come up to a one-legged mountain pose in 2, balancing on the right foot, and 1. Pull that left knee in towards your chest, reach the arms up. Take a big breath in. Exhale, eagle pose. Left leg will wrap over the right leg. Left arm will come underneath the right arm. Sit low in your chair. Try to find the wrap with the legs and the arms. You can always just grab your elbows if you need to, or sorry, your shoulders. And then once you're here, sit a little bit lower. Let the spine get a little bit longer. Lift your elbows just a tiny bit higher. Broaden through the upper back. Good, can you relax your face? Nice, you guys. Last breath here. Chair pose is the release. Step the left foot next to the right foot. Sit super low. Really, really low. Squeeze the inner thighs, inner glutes together. Lift the chest as high as you can, like you're sitting in a chair. Last breath in. Exhale, fold forward. Nice work. Halfway lift, inhale. We'll rinse that out, Chaturanga, or just go straight back to downward facing dog, you decide. Upward facing dog, inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Gaze forward right in between your hands and just drop your elbows down towards the mat, Dolphin Pose. Gaze back towards your 2 big toes. Keep walking your feet as close towards your face as you can. We're just gonna hang out here. So for the purpose of this pose today, we're just broadening, stretching the upper back, just letting the neck, the head release. Elbows are in the same line as your wrists. Maybe you want to bend your knees just a tiny bit. Keep sucking your navel up and in. Good, you guys. Full breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Gaze forward in between your hands. Push so hard into your hands that you lift your elbows up and then settle back into your downward facing dog. So that might mean walking your feet back a little bit. Left leg will rise up, inhale. Last side that we're standing, exhale, bend into that left knee, open the left hip, and then we'll come forward, making our way into our very last wild thing of this practice. Left hand behind the nape of the neck. Open that left elbow, really roll the chest open. Big inhale. Exhale, Hastasana. Left elbow, left knee with control. Contract the core, just like cat pose. Gaze towards the top of the mat. Step forward, easy twist. Left fingers rise up, open the chest. Big breath in. Exhale, left hand comes down. You might want to pop your right foot in just a little bit. Right heel comes down. We'll rise on up. Virabhadrasana 1. Warrior 1. And then make all those tiny little adjustments you did on the first side. Left hip pulls back, right hip pulls forward. Push the right heel down. That's the key to Virabhadrasana 1. Keep pushing the right foot down. Activate the inseam of the right leg. Lift the chest up. Now let's all bend the left knee just 1 more inch. Good. Interlace your hands at your lower back. Opposite thumb on top this time. Punch down. Roll the chest open. Inhale. Exhale. Hinge forward. Humble warrior. You can open up your jaw. Let the face relax. Chin will pull a little more in towards your chest so that you're gazing back at your right heel. Now send your fist overhead. Take 3 deep breaths. Good, you guys. Keeping the bind, gaze forward towards the top of your mat. We'll start to balance on our left foot, coming into bound Virabhadrasana 3. Bound warrior 3. Flex the right foot down towards the mat. Good, really roll the chest open, just like Cobra Pose. We'll come into our one-legged mountain pose in 3, in 2, and 1. Right knee will come up towards the chest. Reach the arms all the way up just for 1 breath. Exhale, eagle pose. Right leg wraps over the left. Right arm wraps under the left. Sit nice and low. Lift your elbows nice and high. Gaze is straight forward. Find your focal point, your drishti. And then keep focusing on sucking the navel, the belly button in towards the back of the spine. Broaden through the upper back. Sit a little bit lower. Lift the elbows a little bit higher. Push the palms further forward. Good, you guys. We're here for 3. Chair pose in 2. And 1. Chair pose. Settle the right foot next to the left. Sit nice and low. Reach the arms nice and high. Weight is in the heels here. Lift the chest up. Breathe in. Exhale, fold forward. Nice work. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, plant your palms. We're going to step back to a high plank pose. Step back. Activate the leg. Good, you guys. Pull the shoulders down the rib cage. Try to get as much space as you can in between the earlobes and the shoulders. Take a full inhale. Exhale, lower all the way down to your belly in one piece. We're going to tee out the arms, or you can cactus them out, untuck the toes. And then I want you to gaze over towards the left. This is one of my favorite stretches. And we'll roll onto the right hip. Settle the left foot, the sole of the left foot behind the right knee. Close your eyes. Left hand will come right in front of the chest. So your right arm is teed out or cactused out. And you want your right wrist in the same line as your right shoulder. So you should feel a nice big pec stretch in the right pec, the right side of your chest. Take a full inhale. Open mouth, exhale. Good, other side. Come back through center, rest on your belly. Tee out your left arm, gaze towards the right. We'll roll onto the left outer hip, bend into the right knee. Plant the sole of the right foot behind that left knee. Right hand will rest right in front of your chest. Close your eyes. Keep walking your left fingertips further away from you. Full breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Good, we'll roll ourselves back towards our stomach. We're gonna start to interlace our hands at our lower back. We'll come into Shalavasana again. So lift the head, the chest, the legs up. And then you're welcome to stay here. Or if you'd like to add on, bend into your legs, your knees. We'll capture the outer edges of the feet. Coming into Dhanurasana, floor bow. Big chest, back opener, shoulder opener, kick up. Gaze is straight forward. Keep kicking up. Finding that opposition, hands into feet, feet into hands. Last breath in. Exhale, release everything down. We're gonna press ourselves back to child's pose. So that same pose we began class in, we started our class, and I want you to grab those 2 blocks if you have them. If you don't have 2 blocks, no worries at all, you don't need them. But if you do have them, I want them on the highest setting. And then your elbows will go on top of the block. If you don't have blocks, you just put your elbows on the mat, push your hips back, rest your forehead down. You're gonna get a deeper stretch if you have 2 blocks. Elbows will come down, palms come overhead. Just let your head, your neck be free and just hang. 10 full breaths right here, in through the nose and out through the mouth. See if you can separate your bottom jaw away from your top jaw. Tongue will fall away from the roof of your mouth. Keep dropping your chest closer towards the mat beneath you. Good. Let's take this last breath together. Big breath in. Nice sigh out of the mouth. Good. Slowly come out of it. So if you have those blocks, just lift yourself up. We'll remove the blocks to the top of the mat. We'll use them in just a moment. And then we're going to cross our ankles underneath us, come onto our back for 2 more back bends. So roll on down to your back. Feet will be hips width distance apart. And then push into the feet, rise the hips up. And we're all ready for the binds. We've been taking this grip a lot during class. So begin to interlace your hands at your lower back. Push into the feet, lift the hips up. And I want you to look directly at your rib cage here. So that space directly underneath your breast. So you're looking at the ribs, and I just want you to watch them expand and contract. So as you inhale, you'll see the rib cage expand. And on the exhale, you'll watch your ribs contract. Do that 3 more times. Last one. Release the grip, nice and slow, upper back, lower, middle back. And then lower back all the way down. Press your palms up and forward into your thighs. So this will help widen the lower back. Close your eyes. Huge inhale. And let it all come out. Good, you have 2 options here. So you can either take, or I guess 3 options. You can take a restorative bridge pose. You can do what we just did. Or if you're ready, we'll come all the way upside down into full wheel pose. Whenever you're ready, lift the hips up and then choose your back bend. 3 deep breaths. If you're all the way in Urdhva Hastasana, I want you to envision your ribs opening and closing with those 3 deep breaths. Let the glutes relax. Last breath. Good. Everybody will come out of it together. Upper back will lower, middle back, and then lower back all the way down. Push the palms forward and up into the thighs. Feel your low back widen. Breathe in. And out. Good. Hug the knees in towards the chest. We'll rock and roll 3 times until we arrive in a seat at the top of our mat. And then once you're in your seat, soles of the feet will come together to touch. Knees will open wide. Uttanasana. Grab one of your blocks if you have one. Place it on the highest setting. And then you're going to lengthen and fold until the forehead connects down on the block. If you need to build a tower of blocks, go for it. 5 deep breaths right here. Really focus on opening the hips as you breathe into the lower back, the lumbar spine. Decongesting that area. As the forehead connects to the block beneath you, allow your jaw to open and soften. Good, you guys. We'll come all the way up and I'll guide you into our last pose before Shavasana. So it's going to be a chest opener. We're going to use 2 blocks. If you don't have 2 blocks, you can always use one. I'll show everyone how to get into it. Okay, so one of the blocks is gonna go at the highest setting. That's where the back of your head will go. Second block is gonna go at the second setting, just like this. And this block will go directly underneath the shoulder blades, okay? So block at the second highest setting is under the shoulder blade. I'll move the highest block so that it's right underneath my head. Chin will come in towards my chest and my arms will just relax alongside my body. And you can notice here my chest is really forced to open in this pose. Knees can stay bent. If you only have one block, it'll just go at the lowest setting. And again, my shoulder blades are just gonna rest on the block and the back of my head will rest on the mat. And I might cactus my arms out to open the chest. And when you breathe here, you'll really feel an opening and a broadening in the upper back. And if you don't have any blocks, then you can just rest on your back, maybe take a sweet, happy baby, whatever feels good. And wherever you are, we'll be here for about 10 breaths. Just letting gravity do all of its magic work, opening the chest and the back, shoulders. And if legs out long, extended feels better for you, I want this pose to feel really nice, really sweet. Close your eyes, soften your face, and just allow yourself to be here. And if you are perfectly comfortable with the blocks or whatever support you have underneath you, please stay. If you're ready to remove the blocks and lay yourself down into Shavasana, it's just about time for that now. So whenever you're ready, you can go ahead and remove your props. Just hug the knees in towards the chest, rock it out side to side. If you need to take anything else, happy baby, twisting, anything at all, you can go for that now. If you're ready for Shavasana, go ahead and extend your legs out long in front of you. Close the eyes, arms will relax alongside the body. And together as a community, we'll take a big breath into the full body, full capacity of the lungs. Big open mouth exhale. And just rest. If you'd like to stay in your Shavasana, please do. If you're ready to move on with wherever you're at, start by taking a full breath into the body. A nice soft exhale. And before we go anywhere, tee out your arms nice and long in your Shavasana, and then wrap your right arm over your left arm. So you're giving yourself a nice little hug. And then see if you can walk your fingers as close towards your shoulder blades as you can in your Shavasana, so that you're giving the backs of your shoulder blades, that space in between the scapula, a nice little massage with your fingertips. So just staying here for a moment. Pushing fingertips into the space in between the shoulder blades. Good, and then we'll just change sides. Inhale, open the arms. Exhale, left arm will come on top of the right arm. And then go ahead and walk your fingertips so that you're grabbing the shoulder blades. And just move the fingertips down and up, giving yourself a nice, sweet little massage. Good, and then you'll just release that. You can interlace your hands in front of your chest, give your wrists a nice little massage. Move the ankles around, and then hug your knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a nice little squeeze, rock side to side, so that you can move the upper back, the mid back, the low back around, just feeling the ground beneath you. And then go ahead and rock on over to whatever side is calling to you. And you'll push yourself up into Sukhasana, seated meditation. Find a nice long spine. And because we focused on shoulders and chest, upper back in this class, with your eyes closed, I want you to take about 3 to 5 nice big shoulder rolls up towards your ears and all the way down your back. Carving out that space, noticing how you already feel more open. And then when you're ready, you'll bring your hands to Anjali Mudra, heart center. Bow your chin in towards your prayer. And just honoring yourself for making it to your mat, for giving yourself this time to open, to strengthen, just to focus on yourself. And together, we'll take a full inhale. Nice, gentle release. Bow forward in humble gratitude towards ourselves and one another. Namaste. Namaste, yogis. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you guys like that one. And I'll see you next Wednesday. We're going to do hips next Wednesday. So I'll see you guys soon.
Thanks, Emily.
Thanks, friends.
Bye. Emily, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. So good to see you guys. See you next Wednesday.
Bye.